So it's been like 2 days because I cut my nails and I try not to film anything on the day of I cut my nails because I don't think people want to see that. They're passable, but we'll just have to work with what we have, which is this next segment. So basically, we do have to reorganize the cards, obviously. Because again, it's been like this for a day. But for this one, or for this video, obviously, we are going to be somewhat re-sleeving some of these. Like, I think, like, for example, we might have to start doing this method for the cards, but also the fact that we have to, again, we're probably going to just start repiling a bunch of these cards and just like having to sort them through whether or not they're like actually photo cards or just etc. Because I know that was actually one of the first points that my sister like brought up of just like maybe you should probably actually separate these cards so then cards like this aren't in the mix. The issue is then like I don't know where to put them. Which also means cards like these ones will actually have to lay low for the time being because we are not dealing with these cards yet. I don't know where to put them. But we're just gonna have to work on this unorganizingly. This one's actually kind of gonna be unfortunate. Because I think what this person did was pretty cute with that, but fortunately that will have to remain on the side. This card apparently didn't get alright, because again, if you don't recall from the last one, I have a lot of these were either stuck in the binder or they like fell out. I don't know, I'm feeling the opposite of like putting the cards in like this, but I get why you're gonna need to do that. At the same time though, it's just it's just the process. It's just looking at this and then it's like there's so much that has to get taken care of. So again, because this one didn't come with a sleeve, I have to put that in a we have to sleeve pile. I think we did a count on how many cards I owned. I think it's around like 200, 230 or so. But yeah, I'm more so just worried about this one's gonna be more of like a mess in terms of like how it's going to be organized, because like the video, because we have to do this, we have to make sure these don't fall. Or, I mean, what I mean is that we have to reapply the cards, basically. And then we have to re-sleeve. Which means this should have gone there. In that pile. We have to re-sleeve them, and then we have to apply the new pages in. So then we can put them in again. It's, you know, I think we can make it through. It's just whether or not it will be an entertaining video. Because obviously we can, yeah, see this cards like this. Yeah, like, I don't know why this sleeve is like bent. I don't know what it did. And I know it's like, why are you putting it back in when you just blew into it? But it's like, I'm not gonna waste a sleeve. Because at least in the last video I had things to talk about. But at the same time though, it's like, well, I can easily just fast forward through this, but at least yesterday I finally finished editing the newest entry of the not page throughs, of Photocard Supersonic, because that was originally, I think I said this already, but like, originally the videos for this month were supposed to be for April and May, but it was like a last minute kind of thing, because that I changed it to cup noodles for April, because it was like literally, I didn't know where else I was going to post the cup noodle videos, or like when I was going to, and then when I was working on that, I didn't realize that I actually had spillover. So I now have one more cup noodle video that has to wait now. I think my only issue is just like, there's just gonna be a lot of space at the bottom, but this will go into re-sleeving. Same with this one. Why can't I? Oh. Yeah, see, because this one actually is packed with the card upside down. Re-sleeve. Re-sleeve. I'm like, what? I know I was going to originally try to be a bit more organized, but then I ended up just kind of digging through the pile. This one will have to be re-sleeved. Unfortunately, there's a dent, but I have to clean this table again after this, but I also need to not bend too, because I'm like literally hunching over, and it's like I don't need to. I would like to get reverse, but I need to look over again on what versions I want to actually pick up, because I don't think it's the cube version. Like obviously, like the standard photo book versions, I want to pick up. Also, because like I would like to get like the individual member versions, at least like half of them, but I don't know if they're still available or how costly that would be. Which is why I'm like, I probably should just settle with the photo book. Because I'm pretty content that I don't need to re-sleeve too much. I'm just more so because it's just keys and I don't know what to do. Because like, because obviously I still want to build up a shiny collection, or not necessarily collection, but like I still want to get some shiny albums, but I just haven't. I guess I have to re-sleeve that one. I thought that one had a sleeve. Also, I apologize if some of these cards are not really on camera for too long. What is this? I feel like the boys would have probably been the last like full set I would have picked up for SNSD. But I don't know if I'm gonna get into how I'm gonna organize these yet, because obviously we're still a long way through. But that doesn't make sense. Why is, or actually maybe it does. Okay. I think Really Bad Boy was also one I wanted to pick up. Also on. Yeah, okay, this one for sure is getting re-sleeved. I'm still kind of in. Well, I'm not that I'm curious. It's still just kind of like I did get re-sleeve that. I'm kind of glad I'm not in the space of like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna pick up whatever. Because it's like, yeah, maybe obviously it's not particularly smart, and just because it's like I get cases like, wow, I really do own this. Like obviously I'm not gonna get rid of it, but is this? Okay, I guess I have to re-sleeve this one. Okay. Maybe I should have given. Maybe I should have given my extra to Elf Rock. I think Pobs might be the only exception, though. Pobs might be the only exception. I'm still gonna leave them in their original packaging. If they obviously came with it. I still had, like, Wendy's somewhere. Okay, so now we're actually making a new red velvet pile. I'm not feeling with how much backyard cards I have. This is still really bizarre. I still need. I think it's just the SM card that I need. And then I would like, again, Queendom is still a set I would like to complete sometime. And Elifrog sent me a message it was like 2 days ago. Now, the fact that he finally opened his albums, that he's, like the extra albums I had that I sent him. Do I have to? Okay, I'll have to re-sleeve this one. I think that might be the case with most of the Russian roulette cards. I feel like I should also address for people obviously that don't watch the page throughs but then see obviously how, like, what gets covered now. For the most part, I think, like, why, as to why, like, for example, it's like, oh, why don't you still collect from this person and such? And for me, I think it's just because I either obviously have to put it in the back burner, or because I feel content with what I own out of that person. I think that's my case with, like, Taeyeon, for example. Like, I think 2X is kind of, like, really the last one solo I would like to get out of her. At the same time, too, like, Suyeon, also, I still technically need to get. But at the same time, though, I think it might be the case where, like, there's something in there. Or maybe I'll just have my sister have it. Like, even though she's not super big into collecting for SNSD, but like, I know like Suyun was her favorite. That Jessica will get resleeved. Okay, so this one's technically a different sleeve from mine, but it's durable enough. Which album was this one for? Countdown. Epilogue version. Okay. I've already been doing this for 21 minutes. In like Key 2. I'm pretty content with what I have of his stuff. Because again, like I said before, I think I just would rather actually try to get a shiny album. Because it's just like, I really would like to, obviously. Is this the AR card? No. It's not. I forgot this was Irene's Cosme card. Because it's not consistent with everyone else. Because everyone else is outside. As we can see here. This is Yuri's. Which I guess I need to re-sleeve. Why does this sleeve feel looser? I will re-sleeve that one. It's not that I forgot how good this album was. I actually went back to it like a few days ago. But jeez, look how much texture is linked down here. I feel that's so unnecessary. I think we're almost through the Mr. Taxi cards. Is that a part of the card? Yeah, okay. I thought there was something. There was something that. And I also did, I think, when I was trying to lay out EXO mentally, or like who I haven't pulled, I think technically I pulled 6 out of 9 members, because group wise I still need Lay, Chen, and Dio, because I think I've only pulled Dio through his solo. Was this Killer? Yeah. I still need to listen to her Christmas single in full. I I knew about it. I just never I never like got around to like actually listening to the song in full because I only hear what was got or what was in the game. But at the same time, it took the game like until February to update it, which is stupid because they had priorities. I should probably still try to finish that. 28 reasons. Sometimes. Oh, I feel like I probably need to address this too because it can probably get misunderstood. But like, as I was trying to talk about previously, of like, oh, like some of these artists aren't getting updated and like or aren't getting covered in the page throughs and such. Like, that's like definitely for sure with like, or I think like again in some cases it's just because I just don't have the opportunity to like get their albums, like Irene, especially because I wanted to get like a flower so then I can complete the quartet now, unfortunately, of like all the package or like, the box versions of their solos because Yeri is she's not under SMA anymore, so like we're not gonna get that. I mean, we probably will. It will probably, but it will just be different, or it will be like kind of differently like done. Okay, not in that sense, but I mean like, you know, obviously it's just going to be. I don't know if how similar it can be from like the SM versions of the package versions, but like I was going to I was actually ready to get Irene's album because there's only 3 versions, and it's like, oh, cool. I can only just then I can just pick up 2 out of the 3 because I didn't need the smart album version. But then, yeah, because like allegedly it was like, oh, that's going to be released in the States, and it never did. And obviously, I can't do too much online shopping in regards to albums now. Maybe I can now. But like, I mean, in regards to like, I don't know. It was just more so. Unfortunately, I just couldn't. Same with Sugi's second mini album. I really liked how her photo book version worked because it was like 3. It was split into 3. But again, because obviously at this point, I have to be more selective with what I want to try to pick up. So which is why obviously with 1D, I had to secure hers. Like I had to secure a version of hers. And then yeah, see, because this is a POV, but I think I lost. Did I? I think I ended up trading this out with the original packing because it was too loose. I'm trying to remember how much Irene's set was. Because because the posters, were they posters or were they postcards? But in regards, uh, they're in the box. I put those in the box. And obviously, like, stuff like this, where did I put the envelope? Actually. I just realized. Huh. I've been missing the envelope that the pops for Hot Mess were in. Wait, is this a pop? No, this is an actual. Wait, which one is? Did I pull this one? But yeah. Okay, so okay. So no, that one I pulled then. But yeah, obviously, I think I think I already explained it, but with Hot Mess was just, I think I bought that. I pre-ordered that one on impulse because, as I explained in the live stream, Draken pre-ordered something off of Rakuten via buy. He was like, "Oh yeah, like, you know, it went through pretty well." And so I was like, if that's the case, then I want to try pre-ordering that then. Okay, I thought this was like damaged. I thought this was like folded or something, but that's fine. Yeah, excuse me. I'm definitely going to be more cautious with, like, lemonade. Because, like, the stuff I'm hearing about it is just like, I mean, but, like, I'm not like the other fans that are, like, doom posting about the featurings. Because I think it's kind of dumb. Okay, this is actually a pretty good sleeve, but I'm going to have to, for consistency, I'm going to have to re-sleeve that one. Huh. Is this the same exact... Huh. Wow. I don't think it was from the same seller, but that one get re-sleeved. This one has never been open at all. I don't know why this one's in here. Because I don't think this is an actual official card, so it's getting put on the side. AR card. My devalued... What was this one? The Target exclusive? You can tell it's been through a lot because I kept throwing it in the Gotchard stuff. Because I think it's so, like, again, I don't care for it. It's just more so, I don't care about, like, in the sense of, like, oh, I'm just doing this solely to, like, make money off of it. But it's just more so, it's like, it just happens to show up when, like, you know, obviously, I'm trying to Google to, like, know, like, what exactly this version is. And then it just shows up. It's like... But then, like, eBay listings and such will show up. I mean... And then, you see the, like, you look at that, it's like, what the heck? Is okay. But, like, you know, I'll see the eBay listing and see the price, and it's like, what the heck? Why is it like this? But, like, obviously, when at the time when I was really actively buying things off of Buy, I would just see those prices a lot. Like, obviously not with the intention of, like, haha, I can use this so then I can resell it. It was just because they were just there. This is another countdown card. This came from the package version, yeah. To which I still need 3 more of them. Whiplash. Armageddon. Is this the US exclusive? I feel like I'm just more concerned of what versions. I hope, like, with Lemonade, I just hope it's the same rollout as Armageddon, because I thought Armageddon's US, like, domestic release was actually pretty good. Because really, they just didn't put out the poster version, I believe. But I don't know. Like, again, if it was the fact that, what boy? Like, if it was the fact that, like, it took, like, for my location at least, if it took them, like, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. If it took them 8 months to finally put out the poster version or the digipack versions for Rich Man, I don't know. I have some doubt. But at the same time, they can put out all the versions of Dirty Work. So, because with... Because obviously, I'm just going to get a version of the photo book, and then I'll get a Ning Ning version. But I don't know, because, like, I know there's, like, these canned versions. I forget what they're called, but I kind of doubt we're gonna get those ones. Because there just seems to be, like, ones that are obviously besides the photo book, there just seems to be releases that are supposed to be more in line with, like, the jewel case versions. So weird. Espa's at the bottom. No, didn't this one come with the package version? This one came with the sisters version, I believe. Yeah. Did this one need to get slaved again? Like, to explain as to why I obviously just consistently bought Espa, obviously outside of, like, the ones that were released, like, domestically, it was just because it was like, oh, well, you know, I like the concept photos. Like, again, like, I mean, my dumbest excuse for buying an entire limited edition version of Whiplash was so then I can have a pink cell card. I didn't want to buy POVs. I have to keep forgetting, most of my World cards are just... Oh, I forgot it was Joy. I was like, I got Wendy and Sugi. Who else was bought? Or who else did I get? See, this is where it's like, is it even worth collecting the US version? Because technically, the US version is unique. Because it's just less cool. I don't know why they did that. This is from the Dread Driver. That's why it's like this. But yeah, literally with Espa, my intention was to just get, like, cards like this. Or get, like, you know, the non-photo cards, because I thought these were actually cool. Why is it always cute here? I don't know how that's showing up. Should I finish Bloom? I'm like half. I have half of the cards. Because I'm missing Sugi, Joy in the group. I'll tell you, obviously you understand why I'm avoiding some of these cards. Just because obviously these ones are... I mean, it's a lot easier going through these ones. This... Okay, yeah, because this one wasn't a pop. This one was like a random pull one, but... I still really like this card. If I ever find a fake one, I probably would have made it like the back of my phone. Yeah, even like cards like this, even though this is like thicker, cards like this, I really like and such. It's just unfortunate that Light doesn't have one, just because Light doesn't have a version. Like an album version, I meant. Can I finish this in a minute? No. We're just... Espa. I don't think I can finish this before 23. Okay, we got Sugi. We got a Polaroid. I don't know if, it'll still just do Polaroid stuff. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, we're off by 1. We were just missing the Gundam Seed Karina. So, then this is our pile. So obviously with these ones we will still turn them around to sleeve. I just need to remember what version came with what. So I left these ones last because these will be joining these cards, and we won't take care of them right now. So we have successfully somewhat sectioned off our cards, even though I forgot. I forgot to do that, because then that means these cards should technically be in there. So let's do that again. Where's... Oh well, we'll worry about that later. So, Red Velvet and Espa are a pile. And then Super Junior, SNSD, Shiny, and XOR in this pile, because now we have to bring in the pile of resorting, or not resorting, but of resleeving, because we have pulled out, okay, not this much, but we pulled out all that. I thought there was one more of this one, but I guess not. So again, we got this nifty container that my sister actually found on Amazon. And now we will re-sleeve these cards, so then they are all consistent for the most part. So these are the transformation cards. So that was Joy from the Red Summer. This is the second card from Queendom, or one of 2 cards for Queendom 1D. This one I think is the SM Mini. No, not the SM Mini. The poster version. This is the character card for Karina. So you get a description of her item. This is... I don't know what version this came in. for a hot mess. This is the SM Mini, I think. This is the Cosme version for Yeri. This is Jessica's Mr. Taxi card. Temperature? Wow, that's the first. Okay, I think it's cooled down enough. This is still a photo book version, I believe. And then Joy's Russian Wet card. If she went back to orange, I think it would be nice to see her in this color again. Even though it's blonde, but this is not Summer Magic, this is the Red Summer. This is the other package version, I believe. With the Gundam. Sugi's Russian What card. I got confused with this one because I thought it was a US exclusive, but then I keep remembering the Japanese exclusives have the same back. I was like, I don't remember what that one came with. Oh, really bad boy. This is the other photo card, or photo book photo card for Wendy and Queendom. They basically had like a selfie card and then like a picture taken by someone else. See, now I have to hunch over because I have to look at the viewfinder. This is Wendy's other Red Summer card. This is the package version. This is the one that came with the base note. I don't know how I lost my original one still. Sugi's Red Summer. This is Sunny's Lionheart version photo card. Yeri's Russian What? Oh. We will just use it on the last actual photo card. Suyon's Mr. Taxi card. I think these might be the same sleeves. I don't remember. I think I did send my sister the exact sleeves that I've been getting. There's that one. I forgot what I generally don't remember the quote, but that was Ning Ning's. Both of these are Ning Ning's. So the Edie Hacker character card. So here's our binder. Now, we're finally going to be opening. Now we'll be opening the, if you haven't watched the first one, the Meow Cafe premium binder pages and the binder background and such. I haven't heard of Meow Cafe. It's been a while since I've watched these videos. I think my sister probably just saw them being recommended. So that's probably why she ended up with these, or going for these ones. But I think from what I understand, you just simply put these front to back and call it there. Then that's where you take the pages, to which this is about 100. How many pages is this? It says there's 11 whole designs, but it can't be 25 pages. Is this really 25 pages worth? Which? Okay, so this is packed in 2 halves. Alright. Oh, okay. So it is a pack of 25. So you get 50. Alright. Will this go through smoothly, or will I have to struggle? Because it's slipping out of my hand. The light is moving away. Alright. So and we'll put this one in. Oops. This one will be easier. Keep forgetting about this. You're just watching me struggle. You're watching me struggle putting pages in a binder as that falls. Because I walked too far. Because I think the goal is to get the smaller holes in, and then the larger ones. And then there, woohoo, we did it. So I think it's definitely less pages than what we've had previously, but I think for what this is supposed to be, it should help straighten out the should help straighten this out and such. So we're gonna do the same thing with this one too, because I think we might as well. And then so I ruined the binder now. I dug too deep. Put. I didn't get good binders, or good condition ones. Yeah, because basically you open this from down here, then split it, and open it from the top. So yeah, we'll just we'll make this easier for ourselves. Then obviously we need to make sure that these are in the right orientation. So then the Meow Cat watermark are all consistent. No. 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 What happened? What? This doesn't make sense. Why is this off? There. It was trying to go into this bottom hole when it's not supposed to. But there we got. Where's we got both binders set up now, because as abrupt as this feels, I think I might cut this section off right here, because I was originally going to store everything from into this binder, but then the issue is that then we still have these that we need to go through. So I think I'm going to go through these at the beginning of the next video, and then maybe actually sleeve through them and such. So at the same time though, I don't know how long it's been since we've done this one, because I think I have a way. Oh, I think I know how I'm going to structure the next one and such, so then we're not going back and forth and such. So let's put this one back for now, and see you when we come back and try to reorganize all of these into our newly fit binder